Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's your boy back again, coming at you with another video here, and this is my game prediction for the AFC Championship game between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. Okay, first off, I'm not going to tell you who's going to win the game until the end of the video. Now, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why the Patriots are going to win, 3 reasons why the Colts are going to win, or really not why, but how they're going to do it. Before that, I'm going to give you guys some stats. New England, when they played at Indianapolis earlier in the season, they killed them. Score, I think, was 42-20. Pure domination. And how they did that was they ran the ball. That's the Colts' weakness. Their defense is their weakness. And also some other things, including their running game. But what New England did is they exploited their weakness. And that's what Bill Belichick does. He exploits your weakness and he makes you look bad. He makes you look worse than what people thought you were. So what happened was Jonas Gray, we all remember that, ran the ball 34 times, I think, and had it was over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. He totally annihilated them on the run game. And then Brady also had a pretty good game, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. I mean, it's really not a Brady game, but that's still a really good game. I mean, if he was Jay Cutler, I'd love it. Luck that game, he actually outplayed Tom Brady, 303 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. New England had 503 total yards, 74 possessions. Indianapolis had 322 yards, 56 possessions. So, right there, that tells you something. New England obviously was able to stay on the field and keep the ball out of Andrew Luck's hands, which that's winning formula. I mean, here it is, 33 first downs compared to Indianapolis' 17. I mean, they definitely had a game plan, and that was to keep Andrew Luck off the field. And they did that. I think this upcoming game, Jonas Gray is going to be the biggest X factor for this New England team, which he should be. I mean, he proved that he could do a lot of things against this Colts defense, earlier in the season. For the Indianapolis Colts, their X factor is going to be Coby Fleener. If Andrew Luck and Coby Fleener can get a thing going on, maybe if they get some trips down to the red zone and he's able to connect with him, that can be a winning formula right there. Obviously these two know each other from Stanford. We've seen Coby Fleener. I mean, he's not a person you'd expect to do that good, but yeah, that's why he's an X factor. He can be a big force in the red zone if they make it down there. Now, I'm going to give you guys 3 ways on how the Patriots can win this game. 1, don't let Andrew Luck have a good start. If you let Andrew Luck go out there and throw a touchdown the first drive, or maybe the second drive, since they were the only team in the NFL that didn't score in their first possession until their first playoff game against Cincinnati. But besides that, if you can slow down, if you can have Luck start slow, then Tom Brady's going to be able to go in. He's going to be able to do what Tom Brady does. He's going to be the game manager. He's going to bring the team down the field, either it be running or passing. And they could go up to an early 14-0 lead, 21-0, something like that, if you can just slow it down. And this Patriots defense can do that. Also, keep in mind, Andrew Luck is 0-3 against the Patriots, total career, including the playoffs. So, they've had his number. So, keep that in mind. 2, balanced attack. Another thing with the game manager. You got to have a balanced attack. You got to be able to run the ball. You got to be able to pass the ball. This shouldn't be a problem for the Patriots. Bill Belichick, he's probably the best play caller in the NFL today. Probably one of the best of all time. And like I said, that he exploits weaknesses, and if he finds one, he should keep on with that. Because with a balanced attack, maybe a balanced attack to start the game, and once you see something that's working, you go for it. You gouge it. You bring it to him. 3, Bill Belichick mind games. Kind of brings me back to what I was just saying. Bill Belichick if he can get in the head of the other coach, they're going to win the game. He's able to outcoach you. It doesn't matter what coach you are. He'll outcoach you. That's the kind of guy he is. He's the kind of coach that you're not going to have a chance with. You just got to make sure you call out plays that maybe I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, but yeah. How Colts will win? I'll give you 3 reasons. 1, Andrew Luck early and often. If you kind of what I said on the Pats side on how the Pats can win, well, this is the way that the Pats are going to lose. Is if Andrew Luck is able to go out there and Andrew Luck's able to get those early touchdowns, and he's going to be able to keep it up. He's gonna start something for himself, and he's going to keep it going. It's something we've seen with Andrew Luck. Something you see with a lot of quarterbacks, really. The defense needs to keep the rushing game in check. That's something that they weren't able to do their last game against New England, and something they haven't really been able to do all season. This is a defense with a lot of flaws. This defense, I can't really give you their exact rankings, which I probably should have wrote that out, and I didn't. But this team obviously has some problems on the defensive side of the ball. Especially, you can't really run a team through one player like how I feel like the Colts kind of do. They really like to run it through Andrew Luck because they don't have a rushing game at all. Their leading rusher this season was Trent Richardson, I'm pretty sure, and he only had like 500-some yards. 3, don't give Brady a chance to win the game. Don't make it one of those situations where it's tied in the 4th quarter and Brady has the ball with a minute to go. If you are in that situation, your team already lost. Because Brady's going to go down the field and he's going to win it for you. If this team needs to make sure the 4th quarter comes along, if the game's still close, you need to break away. That's the time where you need to break away. You need to get up by probably 2 touchdowns against Tom Brady. Also, don't let him bring it into overtime. If you let Brady bring it into overtime, that's also scary. You're probably screwed. So, here is my prediction on the game. Being that Andrew Luck is 0-3 against the Patriots, I think things aren't going to change and he's going to go 0-4. Because Tom Brady's going to go in there, and Tom Brady's going to be the game manager he always is, and he's going to exploit their defense, make them look bad by running and passing the ball. Final score, Patriots 35, Colts 20. So, not really close. I think that it's going to look... I think the game's going to look a lot worse for the Colts than it actually is. I think they're going to probably keep it pretty close to the first half, maybe for the beginning of the 3rd quarter, and then after that, it's just going to go downhill from there. So, yeah, you guys tell me what you think. Give me your predictions. Me and Blue Team TV, looks like we're going to hook up, start making videos. We're going to have a co-partnership. So, yeah, you guys are going to have to check that. I don't even really know the full extent of it. I'll tell you guys more when I figure it out. So, yeah, everybody, peace out. Subscribe, like,